Hi all, I think I'm live. If you can hear me and if everything looks good, can you please message on the chat that everything is good? I'll know that thing is good and we can go ahead. Arvind is saying hi. Hi Arvind, how are you? Santosh Singh is asking which slot I got. I got third slot, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Can you hear? The voice is also clear, right? And the video is also clear. If there is any issue, let me know. Jyoshula Rohini is saying thanks a lot. And how about a DLR video like top 100 quant questions? Yeah, so yesterday we released a video which I think is an extremely useful video. This has the top 100 quant questions for CAT. We released a similar video last time also. This is there on our channel. It is close to 7 hours long. All the questions that we had from in this video are all taken from our CAT daily target. CAT daily target itself is a very popular course. So in CAT daily target, every day we give one test in quant, one test in LRDI, and one test in verbal. It can be either reading comprehension or parajumbles. And all these questions have video solutions. So thousands of students take this CAT daily target every single day. So we released a video yesterday which has 100 quant questions, which I felt were very good questions. We accumulated them, we compiled them, and we released the video yesterday. It is close to 7 hours long. As of now, we are not really sure whether we want to release an LRDI video or not, but we are getting a very good response for the quant question video. So probably we will also release an LRDI video, but it involves a lot of effort and a lot of work. As you can imagine, even compiling all the questions and editing them and putting it involves a lot of work. So I'll try to do that, but I can't promise that we will definitely do it. I'll try to do that. Probably we'll release it in the next some days, a few weeks. But what I would really request you is, if you really like our video, please share it with your friends. Right now, I think we have around 320 likes, 320 or 330 likes, which I checked last. If you can take this likes to 1000 likes, then I'll definitely release may not be top 100 LRDI questions, but maybe like say top some 10-15 sets per LRDI. So maybe around say 50 to 60 questions. That I'll definitely work on it, and I'll definitely release it. But please share this video with your friends, and if you can get some more likes and some more shares for that top 100 quant question video, then we'll definitely release an LRDI one also. Second thing is, we will have our live test. We always have a live test every day when we are doing these kind of sessions. To participate in the live test, please go to cracku.in/live. I think people who participate regularly already know the link, but people who have just joined, please go to the URL cracku.in/live. The test will start at exactly 9 p.m. So you have around, I think, around 12 minutes. Please go there and wait there. Once the test starts, I'll anyways let you know in the stream also, but around 9 o'clock we will start. Today there are 8 questions. We'll start off with slightly easy questions. I think the first 2 or 3 are slightly on the easier side, but slowly the level also will pick up. So I think this will be an interesting and quite important session for all of you. So other than this, as many of you know, at least the guys who are serious about CAT know, the CAT admit card was released yesterday. So you can download it on the IMCAT website. You will know which slot your exam is in. You will also know your center. I would strongly recommend you that from now on, you have to be a lot more strategic about your mocks. By that I mean that you should take your mocks only in the slot that is given to you, slot that is allotted to you, because every small thing will matter. If you are, for example, if your slot is in the morning and you are taking mocks in the afternoon, then probably your brain will be attuned to working at full efficiency only in the afternoon, which is not going to work very well for you. But suppose your slot is in the afternoon and you are used to taking mocks in the morning. Maybe in the afternoon you feel sleepy. After lunch you might feel sleepy and your brain might not be working very fast. So to avoid all these kind of things, you should start training your brain to work at its maximum efficiency during the slot. So from now on, start taking mocks only during your allotted mock slot for sure. That is the first thing. Another thing that I would recommend you is many of the test centers for CAT are in the outskirts of the city. At least that is the case in Hyderabad, where all the slots that are allotted to us are very far away from where we live. So if you are looking to give your best on the day of the examination, try to book a hotel which is close to your examination slot. This is again especially true if your slot is in the morning, because you don't want to wake up very early and go there or have some issues with booking a cab. So all these things should be avoided. So you don't even want to have that kind of an additional stress. Especially if you are having a morning slot, please book a hotel nearby and ensure that everything is quite comfortable for you and your focus should be there only on the examination. One more thing people were asking is, anybody who comes in the top 3 in this 8 question test, once you take the test at cracku.in.live, the top 3 guys are going to get our combo package. The combo package has CAT daily target that I just mentioned, plus it has our mocks and sectionals. We have mocks and sectionals, all of them are in the latest pattern for CAT, and I was just told by my students who were taking the mocks that many of the supposedly big institutes were also getting inspired by our mocks. Many of the LRDI sets that you see in the much bigger institutes mocks are very similar to the mocks that we actually presented. In fact, there is an LRDI set that I did a stream on in games and tournaments, I think 2 weeks back. There is one LRDI set in games and tournaments stream that we did. It has a question about tennis players playing I think 6 sets, and we had to figure out who played against whom and who won. So the scores were given for each of the set. There was Federer who scored 9-7. So there was a very similar set in the big institutes mock very recently. So it is actually quite encouraging. It feels that even they are watching our streams and even they are getting inspired by our streams. So that is actually a good thing. Anyway, if you have any questions or if you have any queries, let me know. Otherwise, please go to cracku.in/live and the test will start in exactly another 9 minutes. One of the things that people ask me is, some of the students ask me, okay, are you feeling worried that these kind of things are happening? I feel that this is actually a good reinforcement for us, positive reinforcement. We anyways want to become the #1 institute in MBA in the country, and if big institutes are taking notice of us, then it is a good thing. So yeah. If you have any queries, please let me know in the chat. I'll look at the chat. The test will start at exactly 9 p.m. There will be 8 questions. Each of the question will have 2 minutes time, and after that we will solve the question. Rajvi Seth is saying, sir, do you think slot 1 people should be worried? There is no reason for you to be worried. Absolutely none. CAT is a relative examination, so the slot 1 people will be at some sort of a disadvantage because they don't really know how many questions will come. I think the number of questions will remain the same across the slots. So slot 2 and slot 3 people will probably know the number of questions that will be there. So that surprise will be there for slot 1 people, but it will be there for everybody who's taking the examination in slot 1. So your normalized score will take care of it. So don't worry. Mansi Khanna is saying, sir, please answer my question. I didn't see your question. Can you ask again? Then I'll see. Sachin Vinay is saying, sir, I'm not able to hear the audio on cracku.in/live. Cracku.in/live will have questions. You will get 2 minutes to answer the question. Give your best shot. Try to answer the question. And once you are done with the question, come back to the stream. Just open it in 2 different tabs and listen to us. Ishu Jain is saying, sir, the same video is coming in cracku.in/live. Yeah, that's correct. There will be this video which will be playing there. But at 9 p.m., that is in another 7 minutes, you will get the test. The test will load at cracku.in/live. Before we load the test, I'll anyways give you a heads up over here. But keep the cracku.in/live tab open and wait for the test. The test will have 8 questions and each question will have 2 minutes. Can you guys please like the stream and share it with your friends? If you're sharing it with your friends, if you're part of any of the Telegram groups or WhatsApp groups, can you please share it there so that more people will join us? I think around 170 people are online right now. I want to take it to say around 200, and I want the number of likes also to increase from currently I think around 98 to maybe around say 120 or 125. That will be really good. That will encourage us quite a lot. Sir, center is 3 hours far, morning slot 8:30 am. Santosh Singh is saying. Then I would strongly recommend that you book a hotel nearby, because if you travel for 3 hours and go there, you'll be very tired. And you will have to wake up very early. If your slot is 8:30, then you have to reach the center at 7:30. Then you have to start at your home at around 4:30. So you have to wake up at 3:30. It makes no sense. On a very important day, one of the most important days of your life, you don't want to be very tired. Every small 1% is going to count. So all these things should be taken care of. Hemant Kumar Chappa is saying, sir, it is getting really difficult to manage classes, placements and CAT preparation. Can you explain how to manage this? One of the things that you should remember is you have to prioritize. You can't get everything. You have to figure out which is important to you and which is not important to you. So amongst all the things that you said, you figure out and you be honest with yourself what is the most important thing for you. I'm not saying CAT should be the most important thing for you, because people are different. For some people, placements might be very important. For some people, classes and GPA might be very important. So you figure out what is the most important thing, and you have 24 hours in a day, and you have around 30 days left. So I'm sure you can get together and find time to do whatever is most important to you. But just be honest with yourself. If you're not being honest with yourself, then you will not be able to give time for anything. But if you're honest with yourself and you figure out that, okay, this is what I'm focusing mostly on, then I'm sure you'll be able to figure out time for that. Okay, 135 people have liked. I'm very thankful. I think around 35 guys have liked just now. Thanks a lot. Also, as I said, we have the top 100 quant questions. Please do check it out after the stream ends. It's an extremely useful video. There are 7 hours of very good high quality content in which I have explained 100 very important questions for quant. And if you like that video, please do me a favor. Please share it with your friends and please like that video, because every small like makes me feel that whatever effort that not just me but my entire team is putting, it is actually worth it. As I was saying, whatever streams that we are doing is not just me doing it. Okay, my entire team is doing it. Many of them are actually live at 9 p.m. So if all of us are putting so much effort, we would really appreciate it if you just like and share our videos or our streams with your friends. Okay, there are just 4 minutes left. Anybody who wants to join, anybody who wants to take part in today's test on ratio and proportions, please go to cracku.in/live. The test will start in exactly another 3 minutes. Naveen Singh is saying, sir, beard look. Yeah, I'm just lazy. Sometimes I let my beard grow because I'm just lazy. Santosh Singh is saying, I bought Cracku sectionals and mocks. It's awesome. Thanks a lot, Santosh. Many people who have purchased our mocks and sectionals or our complete Cracku course or our daily target course, they always come back and tell us that they got much better than what they have expected. They all were always expecting a good course, but many of the people say that this is absolutely top-notch courses. So I'm actually very happy that students are getting a lot of help from our courses. Okay, anybody who wants to join the last 3 minutes, please go to cracku.in/live. We have 8 questions. All the questions are on ratio and proportion and allegation. This is a slightly easy test. This is not a very difficult test, but to be really honest, this is an easy topic. This is not a very difficult topic. So I hope that most of you will be able to do the questions well. Don't make any silly mistakes. The top 3, the tiebreaker will be the time they have taken to answer the questions. So try to give your best shot, and please share the link with your friends. The test will start in another 2 minutes. If you have any doubts, please post in the comments. I'm looking at the comments and I'll see. Mummy Palli Vinay saying, sir, how working professionals can clear cutoff for the next 30 days? You have to, I said a similar answer earlier, right? You have 30 days. So the amount of time that you have is limited. I know that you are working, that is also important. Having good work experience, good recommendations from your company, all these are very, very important. But you also know that CAT is also very important. So try to figure out, and you have 24 hours in a day. Figure out that I'm sure if you are focused on it, you will be able to take 2-3 hours of your time at least over the weekdays, and maybe 7 to 8 hours over the weekends, and just focus on CAT for the next 30 days and try to give your best shot. Don't worry that, okay, I have only 30 days, will I be able to do a good job or not? This is what you have, and you have to make the best use of it. Whatever percentage you're getting, you should try to improve it again to the best ability. What I always say to students is that on the day of the examination, once you come out of the slot, you should feel and you should tell yourself that, okay, I have given my best, and if I have given my best, I want to see how much percentile I'll get. That satisfaction you should get. You shouldn't feel that, okay, I came out, but if I had studied this topic 3 days back, or if I had taken more mocks on that day, then maybe I would have scored better, or I made some silly mistakes here. If I didn't make those silly mistakes, then I would have scored better. You shouldn't have these kind of regrets on the day of CAT when you're coming out of the examination hall. That is what I would want you to picture. So if you picture yourself coming out of that examination hall, you should feel satisfied with the effort that you have put in, with the hard work you have put in for the last 30 days. That I think is very important. Vaishnavi Pandit is saying, sir, in these 30 days, how many mocks must we take? I think minimum you have to take 15 mocks, minimum. The reason I'm saying this is because now mocks are only for 2 hours long. So you can take, I think, 1 mock every alternate day. And maybe from around, say, November 5th to November 15th or so, maybe you can start taking 1 mock every day. it is very important. It gives you a good practice. Your mind will be tuned to it. Especially take mocks during the slot, so that will also be very helpful. Jay Deshpande is saying Cracku daily targets is one of the best preparation strategy. Kudos to Cracku team. Thanks a lot, Jay. These kind of statements really make me feel very encouraged, because Cracku daily targets take a lot of effort on our side. I'm sure you would understand that if you are making video solutions for quant, LRDI and verbal every single day, it takes a lot of effort. But if somebody says that they really liked our course, it makes up for all the effort that we are putting in. Anyway, the test is going to start in the next 30 seconds. Please go to cracku.in/live. I'll let you know in the next 10 to 15 seconds. Once you open that, we will start the test. The test will be on ratio, proportion and allegations. There are 8 questions. The first 3-4 questions are quite easy, but there will be a good warm-up for students who are looking for this topic. And there will be 2 minutes for you to take the test, take each question. Once the time is finished, I'll give the explanation. Okay guys, I'll be loading the first question now. Go to cracku.in/live. So the first question is loaded. You have 2 minutes to solve this. I'll give the explanation after the time is over. Ritika Agarwal is saying, can I buy mock series now? Yeah, you can buy mock series. If you have any queries with respect to how to buy the mock series, please send a mail to support@cracku.in. One of our salespeople will get in touch with you. If you are looking for a good course to purchase for the last 30 days, I would say purchase the combo package of mocks and sectionals and daily target. I think these 2 packages and the combo itself focuses on giving you practice in answering questions, in solving questions. So you have confidence that, okay, these are the questions I've attempted and these are the type of questions that I'm able to solve. Having that kind of a confidence is very important for you when you are actually attempting the examination on the day of CAT. There are, I think, around 200 people. 170 people have liked the stream. If any one of you has not liked it, can you please like the stream so that it is going to help us. Also, we have a very active Telegram group. There are more than 6,000 students who are part of the Telegram group. We monitor the Telegram group also quite regularly. If you are looking to join, especially in the last 30 days, if you want to interact with other students who are preparing for CAT, please join the Telegram group. The link to join the Telegram group is given in our description. I think it will be there even in our chat. Please join this Telegram group. It is quite useful to students. Okay, I think the time is over. I'm actually quite happy. I knew that this was a slightly easy question, but it is very encouraging to see that more than 100 people have gotten this question correct. This is a slightly easy question, but it is always good to start off on the right note. So let me give the explanation to this question. In this question, it is mentioned that, oh man, I'll give the explanation for this question later, but I loaded the next question. Please try to attempt it. Both the questions I'll give the explanation at the same time at the end of this question. Even this is a slightly easy question. It's not very difficult. Rajvi Seth is saying, I'm unable to submit my answer. I think you have submitted your answer. It is just that the right answer will be displayed after the time is over. But if you click and if the color changes to blue, then it means that you have answered the question. I clicked the next question by mistake because the question has loaded. Try to answer this question. And after this question is over, I'll give the explanation for both the first and the second question at the end of the second question. If you have any doubts regarding your preparation, or if you are feeling a little stressed out about anything, please put it on the chat. I'll look at it and I'll try to help you. We have started with slightly easier questions. I think the first two questions are slightly on the easier side. The second question, this question I put just to explain the allegations theorem or the allegations method of solving ratio and proportion questions. It is a nice shortcut, so I wanted to explain it how to solve it. So that is the reason I put this question. The first question was just the warm-up because I wanted people to feel comfortable with the entire interface and the topic. So that was the reason the first question was there. 87 people have gotten this question correct. The first question was gotten correct by I think 109 people. So let us see if even 100 students are able to get this question also correct. Is 98 now? Okay, 100. Very happy that the first two questions were gotten correct by 100 people. It's always a good sign. Okay, now that the time is up, let me explain both the questions. Let me hide the leaderboard first. Okay, this is the first question. In this question, it is given that 80 liters of mixture contains 80% kerosene and the rest is petrol. So you have 80 liters of a mixture. 80% of it is kerosene. What is 80% of 80? That is 0.8 into 80. So 64 liters are kerosene and the rest is petrol. What is the rest? It will be 80 minus 64, which is 16. So 64 liters are kerosene and 16 liters are petrol. Now Y liters each of petrol and kerosene are added. So Y liters of kerosene is added and Y liters of petrol is added. So what is the total kerosene now? It is 64 plus Y. And what is the total petrol now? It is 16 plus Y. Now we are told that the ratio of kerosene to petrol changes to 3:1. So 64 plus Y by 16 plus Y is equal to 3 by 1. And we are required to find out the value of Y. So if you simply calculate it by cross multiplying, 64 plus Y is equal to 3 into 16 plus Y. Or 64 plus Y is equal to 48 plus 3Y, or the value of 2Y is equal to 16, or the value of Y is equal to 8. So the correct answer is 8 liters. Now let us look at the second question. In this question, we are told that there are two alloys containing gold and silver. The first alloy A has 40% silver and 60% gold. So you have gold and silver. Alloy A has 40% silver and 60% gold. Alloy B has 40% gold, so that would imply that it has 60% silver. In what ratio should you mix them to get a mixture containing 55% silver? So you have A, which has 40% silver, and you have B, which has 60% silver, and if you mix them in a certain ratio, you are going to get a mixture which has 55% silver. Now what is the ratio in which you should mix them? To solve these kind of questions, it is good to use the allegations method. Allegations method is basically used to figure out what is the ratio in which you should mix two different ingredients or two different types of say prices or goods, and you will get the ratio, the required ratio, in a easy manner. As an example, if say you have two different types of say shirts, shirt A and shirt B. Suppose the cost price of each shirt of shirt A is 20 rupees and the cost price of each shirt of shirt B is say 30 rupees, and you are mixing both of them and you are getting say not just a shirt, say it is rice, which is more intangible. So say you have some rice, one type of rice costs say 20 per kg and another type of rice costs say 30 per kg, and you are mixing both of them and you are getting a new rice which costs 27 per kg, and you want to figure out what is the ratio in which you are mixing A and B. Then just figure out what is the difference between 30 and 27. So this will be 3, and what is the difference between 20 and 27? This will be 7, and interchange both of them. So the required ratio in this case will be equal to 3:7, or you should mix A and B in the ratio 3:7. So that is the allegations method. It is used to calculate the required ratio in which you should mix two different ingredients in a very simple and fast manner. In this particular case, alloy A has 40% silver, alloy B has 60% silver, and if you are combining both of them, you are getting a new alloy which has 55% silver. So what you will do is just find out the difference of 60 and 55 here, that will be 5, and calculate the difference of 55 and 40, that is 15, and now interchange them. So the required ratio in which you have to mix A and B is 5:15 or 1:3. So the required answer over here is 1:3. Now let us look at the next question. If anybody has any doubt, please mention it in the chat. I am looking at the chat. I hope everything is okay. I hope you are able to follow whatever I'm saying. And we'll be launching the next question in exactly another a minute or so. Is everything okay? If you am still live, can you please message on the chat that I am live? The only issue is I'm having some internet issues at home, so I want to be 100% sure. If you're able to hear whatever I'm saying, can you please message on the chat that everything is okay? If everything is okay, then I'll load the next question. Sir, any other method to solve this question? Amish Gupta is asking any other method to solve this question. There are many other methods to answer this question. You can just assume that, let us assume that A and B are mixed in the ratio 1:k. Then you can say that the total mixture, the volume is, the weight is k plus 1. So 0.4 into 1 plus 0.6 into k is equal to 0.55 into k plus 1. This is another way in which you can solve the same question. If you are actually saying that, and if you solve this, you will get the same answer. So this will be 0.4 plus 0.6k is equal to 0.55k plus 0.55. Or if you simplify this, you are going to get that 0.05k is equal to 0.15, or the value of k will equal 3, or the ratio in which they should be mixed is 1:3. The only reason I use allegations is because if you solve using allegations, you will get the answer very fast. Instead of writing all these and solving the equations and all, you can just calculate the difference and interchange it to get the answer. Okay, we will be loading the next question. Please be ready. Okay, this is the next question. From now on, I think the questions are not very difficult, but the difficulty will slowly keep on increasing. I think the first two questions were quite easy, so don't be very worried. People who have just joined, can you guys please like the stream? I think we have around 250 people who are on the stream. If you like it, then it will be spread to more people. More people will join us, more people will take part in the test. If you are just joining and if you want to take part in the test, can you guys please go to cracku.in/live. If you go to cracku.in/live, you will be able to take part in this test. And if you're looking for a good way in which you can practice, or if you can revise, if you want to revise all the important topics by solving questions, we have just launched a very important video yesterday. This is the top 100 quant questions for CAT. We released a very similar video last year also. Both of them are extremely good. So try to watch both of them, and if you like it, please like both the videos. In addition to that, we have a set of complete revision videos again available on YouTube. We have complete revision of quant, and we have complete revision videos of LRDI and verbal also. All these are extremely viewed videos. I think more than 2 lakh people have viewed these kind of videos. They are very useful. So I think they are a very good, you'll get a very good return on your investment for the time that you are putting in. Rushikesh Roth is saying, what test? Please go to cracku.in/live to take part in the test. Okay, I think this is a slightly more difficult question as we have expected. I think around 50 guys have gotten this correct. The first two questions, I think around 100 people have gotten the first two questions correct. So let us see what the final number will be. Vaishnava Pandit is saying, sir, please share the Telegram group link. Okay, we'll post the Telegram group link in the chat. You can even go to the Telegram, the description of this video. You will be able to see the Telegram group link. Okay, now let me answer. 69 people have gotten this question correct, which is actually pretty good. So in this question, it is given that 80 kg of alloy A, 90 kg of alloy B, 100 kg of alloy C are mixed together. Alloy A has lead and bronze in the ratio 1:4. You have alloy A, it has lead and bronze. The ratio is 1:4. The total weight is 80 kg. So how much lead does it have? The amount of lead it has will be 1 by 1 plus 4 into 80, or this is going to equal 80 by 5, which is 16. and the amount of bronze it will have will be 80 minus 16, which is equal to 64. Alloy B has bronze and copper in the ratio 5:4. So the total weight of alloy B is 90 kgs. It has bronze and copper in the ratio 5:4. So how much bronze does it have? It has 5 divided by 5 plus 4 into the total weight, which is 90. But this is equal to 5 by 9 into 90, which is equal to 50 kgs. And how much copper does it have? It will have 90 minus 50, which is equal to 40 kgs. Alloy C has copper and tin in the ratio 3:7. So there is tin also over here. You have copper. So the total weight of alloy C is 100. It has copper and tin in the ratio 3:7. So how much copper does it have? It will have 3 by 3 plus 7 into 100. Or this is 3 by 10 into 100, which is equal to 30 kgs. And how much tin does it have? It will have 100 minus 30, which is equal to 70 kgs. So if you are combining all of them and you want to find out the ratio of bronze and copper, what is the total bronze that is there? It will be 64 plus 50, which is 114. And what is the total copper that is there? The total copper will be 40 plus 30, which is equal to 70. So the required ratio will be 114:70, which is equal to, if you divide both of them by 2, 57:35. So the required answer is answer D. Now let us look at the next question. If you have any queries, please post it in the chat. I'll be looking at it while you guys are trying to solve the questions. Sovik Roy is saying, joined the test late, missed 2 questions. Yeah, I would always recommend people to join on time. I respect people who are punctual. I know that you are probably doing something which is quite important, but that is the reason I actually put easy questions at the start, because I want people to join early. And I actually gave time, right? From 8:45 to 9, we didn't post any questions. So at least from next time, please try to join the test on time. That will be quite useful. And it's a good habit to have, being punctual. Sulaja Bansal is saying, sir, this channel is amazing. I was just solving the top 100 questions for quant a few hours back. Amazing collection. Thanks a lot, Sujala. If you liked our video, can you please share it, and please like it also in the channel, because it will help us. Every day I see how many people have viewed it, how many people have liked it, because on some level it is a positive reinforcement, and getting this kind of positive reinforcements are quite useful. It helps me, or it keeps me motivated to work harder. Okay, this seems to be a very difficult question. I don't think it is very difficult. It is slightly tricky, especially people who don't read the question properly. They will face issues. But if you read the question properly and you don't make any mistakes in it, you will be able to solve it. Okay, I think many people have gotten this wrong. I don't know. This is a theta question. I think that is probably the reason. Maybe people didn't enter it correctly, or maybe there was some issue with the syntax. I hope that is not the case. Anyways, let us look at it. Let us look at the questions. So in this question, it is told that increasing the value of the numerator of a fraction by 40% and reducing the value of the denominator by 10% of the numerator results in a fraction that is 2 by 3 times greater than the original. So let us assume that the original fraction is p by q. So what is the new fraction? The new fraction, in the new fraction, you have increased the numerator by 40%. So the numerator will become equal to 1.4p, and the denominator is decreased by 10% of the numerator. So the denominator will be q minus 0.1p. This is the new fraction, and we are told that this is 2 by 3 times greater than the original. So this is equal to 5 by 3 times into p by q. So you can cancel p on both sides and you can cross multiply. So the left hand side will become equal to 1.4 into 3q, which is 4.2q, is equal to 5q minus 0.5p. Or if you bring the terms having p and q separately, 0.5p is equal to 0.8q, or the value of P by Q is equal to 8 by 5. Now what we are asked is by what percent of the denominator is the numerator of the original fraction. So here we are supposed to calculate what percentage of 5 is 8. So the required answer is 160%. Now let us look at the next question. If you are having any doubts, please post on the chat. I'll try to answer them. And you have 2 minutes to answer this question. I think from now on the questions become slightly more difficult, but I hope you are able to answer well. Bhavesh Prajapati saying, sir, how can you judge that the question is easy? I felt that the issue with respect to the earlier question was that people would not have read it properly. There was some issue with respect to the denominator. It is 10% of the numerator is removed from it. So many people I think would have not read it properly. That was the reason they got it wrong. If you read the question correctly, it is not a very difficult question. So many people would have gotten it correct. But as you can see, I think only 4 people got the earlier question correct. If you have any doubts with respect to what material to follow, if you have any doubts with respect to how to make the best use of the last 30 days or anything on those lines, if you are just feeling nervous about the examination, if you're taking it for the first time, any of these cases, please feel free to ask your doubts. Priyanka Marindi is saying, repeat again, sir, please. The video of the stream will be available on YouTube. I would suggest once the stream is over, you can go back and watch it again, because it is difficult for me to repeat it multiple times on live stream. If you still don't understand it, then please comment on the stream, and then I'll definitely reply back to you on. Anurag Mohanty is saying, missing just one word in the questions made it completely wrong. Yeah, that is very true, and that is something that I want you to remember even in the examination. There are many times, many very smart guys have told me that they messed up a complete LRDI set because they misread one word. So please be very mindful of it. Keep it at the back of your mind that those kind of things can happen and you should try to avoid them. Okay, let us look at this question. Once we look at this question, we will try to answer it. Okay, let us try to answer this question. A solution containing milk and water in the ratio 2:3 has a total volume of A. So you have milk and you have water. The total volume is A, and from this volume B is taken out of the solution. So B is taken out. So the volume of the solution that is currently present is A minus B, and it is replaced with the same amount of another solution containing milk and water in the ratio 4:5. So now you added another solution B, but this contains milk and water in the ratio 4:5. The earlier A minus B contained milk and water in the ratio 2:3. Now the final solution has milk and water in the ratio 3:4. And this has a total of volume of A minus B plus B, which is A. And we are required to find out the ratio of A and B. So if you just understand it properly, initially there was A volume, A ml of a solution, B ml of it is removed. So now the current volume is A minus B, and the current ratio is 2:3. To this, B volume is added, and the ratio of milk and water in this B volume is 4:5, and the final ratio is 3:4, and the total volume will be A. And we are supposed to calculate the ratio of A is to B. So if you are looking at it, what is the total milk that is present in the first solution? Say this is the first solution, this is the second solution, and this is the third solution. We'll just equate the total milk that is present in the first solution plus the total milk that is present in the second solution, and we'll equate it to the total milk that is present in the third solution. So if you are finding the amount of milk that is present in the first solution, it will be 2 by 2 plus 3, that is equal to 2 by 5 into A minus B, plus 4 by 4 plus 5, that is 4 by 9 into B. This is the total milk that is present in the first and the second solutions together. This will equal the total milk that is present in the third solution, which is equal to 3 by 3 plus 4, that is 3 by 7, into what is the volume of the third solution? It is A. So 3 by 7 into A. If you simplify this and if you get all the terms containing A to one side and all the terms containing B to the other side, we will be able to get the ratio of A is to B. For example, the left hand side will be equal to 2 by 5A minus 2 by 5B plus 4 by 9B is equal to 3 by 7A. We'll take the term containing A to the other side. So the left hand side will become equal to 4 by 9B minus 2 by 5B. This is equal to 3 by 7A minus 2 by 5A. What is the value of 4 by 9 minus 2 by 5? 4 by 9 minus 2 by 5 will equal 20 minus 18. So this is 2 by 45. So 2 by 45 into B is equal to what is 3 by 7 minus 2 by 5? 3 by 7 minus 2 by 5 is 15 minus 14, that is 1 by 35. Is equal to 1 by 35 into A. You can cancel 5 in the denominator on the left hand side and right hand side. So this will become equal to 9 and this will become equal to 7. Or the value of A by B will equal 2 into 7 by 9. So that is 14 by 9. Or the ratio of A is to B is 14 is to 9. Now let us look at the next question. Arpit Yadav is saying, sir, I attempt all your daily targets and now I am able to solve all these questions easily. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, Arpit. This is a feedback that I receive quite often from students, that if they're taking daily targets on a regular basis, they're able to solve questions much faster and with much improved accuracy. So I'm quite helpful that these kind of questions, the daily target is helping you improve your score. Arvind is saying, what should be the strategy for the next 30 days? The strategy for the next 30 days should be to attempt as many questions as possible. You should get very good practice in actually solving the questions. That should be your key strategy. So try to solve more mocks, try to attempt more topic tests, try to, as I was saying earlier, try to take as many daily targets as you can. Once you do it and once you try to solve the questions on your own, I think it will help you quite a lot. Gokul S is saying, hi sir, should I focus on learning new topics or stick to practice? Don't leave any important topic. I think I've done a video earlier about a 2-month strategy for CAT where I described all the important topics in Quant, LRDI and Verbal. Watch that video. I think it is a 40-50 minute video. And don't leave any of the important topics and practice. All the important topics you should at least know the basics and you should keep practicing quite a lot. Akhil Bansal is saying, sir, please announce 5 seconds before the next question is coming. Yeah, I'm so sorry. From now on, I'll definitely give you 5 seconds before I publish the new question. People who have just joined the stream, can you guys please like the stream? There are, I think, 230 people who are watching it and I think around 225 likes. If you can take the number of likes to say 240, then I'll be very happy. Okay, this question also, I think many people have gotten it wrong. I think only 18 people got it correct and 38 people got it wrong. That is surprising because I thought this was not a very, very difficult question. This is not a trivial question also, but this is a slightly more tougher question. So let us see how to solve this. There are two solutions, two solved solutions, solution A and solution B. Solution A has 8% concentration and solution B has 15% concentration. They are mixed together in a certain ratio. Let that ratio be equal to, say, P is to Q. If the solutions were mixed in the reverse ratio, that is, say if they were mixed in the ratio of Q is to P, then the concentration would have been 30% higher. What was the original ratio? So what we would assume is that initially, say, P ml of A and Q ml of B are mixed. So the total volume of the solution is P plus Q, and we have some concentration or some amount of salt that is present. But if Q ml of A and P ml of B are mixed, again the total volume will be equal to P plus Q, but the amount of salt is 30% higher. So in the first case, what is the total amount of salt that is present? It is 8% of P. So 8% into P plus 15% into Q is the first amount of salt that is present in the first case. And what is the amount of salt that is present in the second case? That will be 8% of Q plus 15% of P. We are told that the amount of salt that is present in the second case is 30% higher. So 1.3 into the first case is equal to the second case. Now if you solve for this and find the value of, or find the ratio of P by Q, you will get the answer. So in this particular case, let us first multiply the entire equation by 100 so that we can get rid of the percentage signs. So this is 1.3 into 8P plus 15Q is equal to 8Q plus 15P, or 1.04P plus what is 1.3 into 15Q, that is 19.5 Q. I hope I'm getting this right. Sorry, this is not 1.04, this is 10.4P. When you have only one decimal, you won't get two decimals by multiplying it with a natural number. So 10.4P plus 19.5Q is equal to 8Q plus 15P. So if you simplify this, the left hand side will become equal to 2.4P the left hand side will become equal to 11.5Q is equal to, the right hand side will become 15P minus 10.4 is 4.6P. Both of them are multiples of 23. So first let us multiply both of them by 10. So 115Q is equal to 46P, or if you divide both the sides with 23, you will get 5Q is equal to 2P, or the value of P by Q is equal to 5 by 2. So the required ratio in this case is 5 by 2, which is option D. I'll load the next question in 5 seconds. Please be ready. Sovik Roy is saying, sir, need more than 2 minutes for this. Yeah, you missed the easy questions at the start, and now you are finding the difficult questions to have too little time. That is probably true, but I wanted to cover more questions in this session. That is the reason I put the time to be 2 minutes. Okay, I'll be loading the next question in exactly 2 seconds. 1 and 2. If you have any doubts with respect to the preparation, you feel free to message on the chat. Gaurav Goyal is saying, sir, what do you think about GDPI? Is it going to be online or offline? It is quite far away, no? It is at least 4 or 5 months away. So let us not worry about GDPI. The situation might improve. Maybe we'll get a vaccine. Who knows? So let's focus only on CAT for now. And if you really ask me, I think there will be offline GDPI only. Because I think now there is time for the institutes to prepare. Earlier, I think this year there was no time. The pandemic came, the lockdown came, so people were completely caught off guard. But now they have time to prepare and plan for this. So they will do some sort of an arrangement. So I would think it will be close to offline than online. Anurag Mohanty is saying, time mocks seem very difficult. Should I take up Cracku mocks and leave time mock? I don't want to comment on other mocks. I don't know how their mocks are. I do get feedback about their mocks, but I don't want to comment on them. I just know that Cracku mocks are very good, and we have video solutions for Quant and LRDI. Thousands of people are taking our Cracku mocks. I read somewhere that somebody said 200 people are taking our mocks. That is completely false. All our mocks, most of our mocks are taken by thousands of people. So the percentile also is accurate to an extent, and as CAT exam keeps coming nearer, more people will keep taking our mocks. And if you are looking for good mocks, please enroll to our Cracku mocks. I know that they're very good. I check all the questions to ensure that they are in line with the expected pattern for CAT. Okay, I think the time is up for this. So let us try to answer this. A tea stall owner prepares coffee by mixing 4 ingredients. The ingredients are hot water, milk, sugar and decoction. We are supposed to find out the ratio in which he has to mix each one of them. We are given individual ratios of 2 pairs. We are told, for example, that milk and sugar in the solution should be mixed in the ratio of 5:1. So milk is to sugar is 5:1 and hot water to milk is 1:4 and hot water to milk is 1:4. If you want to get the same ratio of hot water, milk and sugar, the way to do it is we'll multiply the first ratio by 4. So we can write 5:1 as 5 into 4 is 20 and 1 into 4 is 4. And the second ratio will multiply with 5 so that the common term will be the same. So in this case, if you are multiplying 1 and 4 by 5, you are going to get 5 and this will be equal to 20. And decoction and hot water are mixed in the ratio 2:1. Decoction is 2 and hot water is 1. But again, because you want to have the same ratio, hot water you have 5 over here. So we'll multiply 1 and 2 with 5 so that hot water becomes 5 over here and decoction becomes 10. So if you're looking for the common ratio of hot water is to milk is to sugar is to decoction, now you can write it quite easily as 5:20:4:10. This is the ratio in which you should mix all the 4 ingredients. And you are told that the total volume of coffee that was prepared is 1560. What is the quantity of the sugar solution that was mixed? So if you are mixing 5 ml of hot water with 20 ml of milk, 4 ml of sugar and 10 ml of decoction, what is the total volume of the solution? The total volume will be 5 plus 20 plus 4 plus 10, which is 25 plus 4 is 29 plus 10 is 39. So out of the 39 ml of the solution, the amount of sugar that is mixed is 4 ml. If you are having 1560 ml of the solution, what is the amount of sugar that is mixed? That will be equal to 1560 into 4 divided by 39. So let us first divide the numerator and denominator with 3. 1560 by 3 is equal to 520 and 39 by 3 is equal to 13. 520 divided by 13 is equal to 40. So the required answer is 40 into 4, which is 160 ml. We'll be loading the last question in another 10 seconds. If you want to go there, please go there. We'll be loading I'll answer one question and then we'll load the next question. Vaibhav Pandey is saying, I just logged in to like this video. Great efforts by Cracku. Thanks a lot, Vaibhav. That kind of effort really makes me feel very good. It means that people are liking whatever efforts we are putting in. So those kind of things really make my day. Thanks a lot. Okay, we'll be loading the next question in another 2 seconds. If you want to attempt it, please go there now. This is the last question for today. I hope you'll be able to solve it. I think Bhargav, Chekri, I think these guys have, or maybe it is this Bhargav. There are 2 Bhargavs in the top 4. I remember one Bhargav doing well. So in the earlier streaming sessions that we have, and I think I remember the name Chekri also. I think he was also doing well in one of the earlier tests. This is the last question. Guys, if you have just joined, can you guys please like the stream? There are 249 likes. If you can have 260 likes, then it will, I'll feel quite happy. Ayush Gupta is saying, great session. Thanks a lot, Ayush. Abhinav Wala is saying, good approach, sir. Thank you, Abhinav. Samarjit is saying, sir, will there be vacancies for content manager at Cracku after CAT 2020? Yeah, there will definitely be vacancies. We hire for content managers every year. Every year we hire 3 to 4 people. The first hiring will happen on the day CAT results are out or 1-2 days after that. I hope you do well. I hope you get 99.5 plus. But if for some reason you are not able to do very well, and if you score say around 95 plus, 95 to 97, then you can definitely apply for the content manager post. We will anyways let it be known once we start hiring. The first round of hiring will happen somewhere in January. The first 1-2 weeks of January. Akash Samant is saying Cracku is having one of the best study materials. Yes, thank you, Akash. I believe that our the material that we have, the UI that we have, the mocks that we have, I think we are definitely one of the best institutes in the country for MBA. Our aim is to become the #1 institute for people who are preparing for MBA. whether it is CAT or ZAT or SNAP or CMAT, any of these examinations, if somebody is looking to do an MBA, we want to become the go-to site for that. That is the reason, because we feel that there are many people who are looking to take these kind of examinations, and we want to help as many people as we can. And you can help us by just sharing the word or information about us with your friends. As you might know, we are a very small company, so any word of mouth that you do with your friends means a lot to us. So please let your friends know about Cracku, about the streams that we do, about our daily targets or about our mocks. Anything that you liked about Cracku, please share it with your friends. That will mean a lot to me. Okay, let us look at this question. Let me first read the question. An alloy of iron and zinc is sold at 720 per kg and the profit percentage is 33.33%. So the selling price is 720 per kg and the profit percentage is 33.33%. So what is the cost price? The cost price will be equal to 720. Profit percentage is 33.33%. So this is equal to 1 by 3. 720 divided by 1 plus 1 by 3. Or this is equal to 720 divided by 4 by 3 or 720 into 3 by 4. This is 180. So this is 180 into 3, which is equal to 540. Now we are told that the ratio of iron and zinc in the alloy is 3:4. So the cost price of the alloy is 540. You have iron and zinc, say iron and zinc, and the ratio of iron and zinc is 3:4. And the ratio of the price per kg of iron and zinc is 2:3. So let us assume that the cost price of iron per kg is 2k and the cost price of zinc is 3k. Let us again assume that you have 3 kgs of iron with 4 kgs of zinc. So what is the total cost price? The total cost price will be equal to 3 into 2k plus 4 into 3k. This will be the total cost price of what is the weight of the alloy. It is 3 plus 4, which is 7 kgs. So 3 into 2k plus 4 into 3k is equal to 7 into 540. Let us try to simplify this. The left hand side will become equal to 6k plus 4 into 3k is 12k, or 18k is equal to 540 into 7. 540 divided by 18 is 30, or the value of k is equal to 210 rupees. Now we are told that at what price should an iron bar of 3 kgs be sold if the profit percentage remains unchanged. So the profit percentage is again 33.33%. What is the cost price of 3 kgs of iron? The cost price of 1 kg of iron is 2k, that is equal to 420 per kg. So the cost price of 3 kgs of iron will be 420 into 3 and the profit percentage is 33.33%. So what is the selling price? It will be 1 plus 1 by 3, that is 33.33%. So this will be 420 into 3 divided into 4 by 3. So you can cancel 3 on both sides and the required answer will be 420 into 4, which is equal to 1680. So one piece of iron bar which is 3 kg weight should be sold at 1680 rupees. This is the answer. Let us I hope again I'm online. I was having some issues. If you have any doubts, please feel free to post below the comment. I know that some questions are difficult. Many people are saying that having 2 minutes to solve this question is not fair. That is probably true. This is a slightly more calculation intensive question and it is also slightly tricky on a conceptual level. So probably 2 minutes is too less to answer this. That is fine, but I felt that there should be some questions which are easy and some questions which are difficult, and I wanted to solve as many questions as possible in this stream. If you are able to solve this question in 3 minutes, that is also okay. It is just that I wanted to cover this question because I felt this was a good question to cover. Datta Prasad Jadhav is saying we have crossed 240 likes. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jadhav. We have 260 likes now. So before we end the stream, I just want to ask you to check out our top 100 quant question stream. Quant questions. We released it yesterday. It is a 7-hour stream. If you like that, this is a 7-hour video. If you like it, please like it in the YouTube video, because having more likes will motivate us to release more such videos in the future. Secondly, please join our Telegram group. The link to join our Telegram group is also given below. And if you are looking to take free mocks, we have 3 free mocks for CAT. The link to take these free CAT mocks is again given in the description. All these mocks are in the latest pattern for CAT. So please do take them. Thousands of students take these free mocks and even our paid premium mocks. So make the best use of the last 30 days. And if you have any doubts, please comment in the video. Comment below the video. I'll look at all the comments.